All right, I'm going to talk about weapon retirements. I feel like they can really only do this right if they do it right every time. Provide us awesome, new, powerful, legendary weapons and stuff like that. Um, and obviously, they're not going to bring forward pinnacle weapons. I think that they should be bringing forward raid weapons because of how rare those are, especially now that they have random rolls compared to Destiny One or even the raids in Year One where they have static rolls. Yet again, that was across the entire game. But raids in Destiny One, for people who haven't played Destiny One, had static rolls. So if I got the Steel Medulla from the Wrath of the Machine, I got the same Steel Medulla every single time. It was a little bit different on King's Fall because the last perk was random, so I can get I could get I could get Firefly on the Smiter Marine, or I can get life support on the Smiter Marine, and etc. I don't even think that. Yeah, they don't even have life support in this game. It's basically if kill when you are like wounded, like Red Bard, kills have a chance to like regenerate your health. Basically, it was actually a pretty underrated perk. I kind of miss it, but yeah, but I think they need to do that. Bring forward raid weapons as well as trials weapons because, it's trials weapons, right? I mean, you're working hard for that shit. And at least the adept weapons, if they're gonna do those, at least do that. I hope they do adept weapons. That'd be cool to kind of show off the flawless people. Personally, I don't care too much about PvP. I never really have. But there's that. And yeah, I guess ritual weapons too, maybe. Obviously, they're not going to do it with pinnacle weapons because of how much those contributed to the power creep that we kind of have now. And overall, it's just going to be easier for Bungie to give us powerful weapons and better weapons, but they have to do this good every time for it to really not, fatigue and piss off the community. Because I don't know, what if the shit we get is like weaker than the crap we had last time, right? Or like with the gear reset from last time. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to see how this goes because I feel like even if the community had a lot of backlash towards it, Bungie's still going to do it because it's going to be a lot easier for them and they don't have to worry too much about power creep compared to what they have to worry about now. And the big question is like, what the fuck is the point for grinding, anymore? Like, that's the big thing for me is like, especially in a summer season, when that's like edging towards the next expansion. Like, what's the point? Are they gonna? Oh, okay. I'm fucking up now. They're gonna do it every 9 to 12 months. Okay, so like, fucking like the Black Armory. No, not the Black Armory. What am I saying? Like weapons from now will be retired like next year, basically. Okay, so that makes sense. They're not gonna do it every new expansion. I just realized that. Okay, yeah. At least I hope they don't do that because that would be kind of fucked up. If like the summer season, you just like it just goes to shit in like 3 months. That'd be kind of fucked up. Anyway, yeah. So I guess we'll just go ahead and see how this happens and how this goes overall. Because I don't know. Like I said, I think even if we're to raise a bunch of backlash about it, Bungie would still go through with it because it's just going to be easier for them. So. Anyway, yeah, I think that's probably going to cover it. I just hope they do this right and they do it well. That means the same shit. What am I saying? But give us new powerful weapons. Hopefully make the raid weapons able to carry over because especially like I said with random rolls now, it's just you got to do that. Obviously the trials weapons, maybe ritual weapons. We'll see. We'll see how all this goes. I just hope they don't, do this with exotics because exotics are a much different situation. And I don't want them to do this shit like lazily. Like a part of me feels like they're just doing this just so they can call the older weapons that they bring back new content, like they did with Destiny 1 going to Destiny 2, or the Year 1 weapons in Destiny 1 going to Year 2 and Destiny 2, and then to Taken King, which was obviously just a lazy copy paste to like give us fucking content post TTK. Like Mida Multi-Tool came back like a couple months later after TTK came out, and they're like, "Here you go, new content, let's go." It was obviously just laziness, and I hope they don't do that with legendary weapons here because it would just be fucking stupid. Like what's the point of like doing that if you're just let us fucking have the whole thing if you're just gonna constantly get rid of it and then bring it back, and then make us re-earn it too. Like, could you imagine they did that? Like they get rid of the delirium or just not? They're just like let's. Like a patron of lost causes, right, or something like just a recent weapon. Like I don't know. and they just bring it back later and they're like, here you go, new content, right? It was like that would just be so stupid, making you have to go and re-earn that gun again to get the same role that you had again. Like it would just be so stupid. So don't do that shit, please. Unless if you're gonna bring back, unless if you're gonna get like completely new rules on them or something, like, or make them have better rules than last time, or maybe bring back the weaker weapons, right? And give them better rules or something. I don't know. I just feel like that'd probably be the best situation, best thing to do. But anyway, that's gonna cover it, and peace.